The leader of Croatia recently gave a human rights award to an unfortunate man who experienced an unfortunate situation.
Well, he's a fortunate man, except for what happened that night.
I don't know. I think it's really cute, actually.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I love him for it.
I don't know what happened. Maybe his belt wasn't tight enough. Maybe his button on his trousers or pantaloons popped. But take a look at what happened to this poor guy. Aw, he's getting the award, and then all of a sudden, the pants fall. And then he looks. He's like, oh, my God, my pants. What happened? Then he pulls them up. He's like, everything's all right.
Oh, God, that's so embarrassing. I love this guy.
I love him, too. He looks like a family member.
Okay.
Amir and I were talking about this. Amir, who put the rundown together today because he's a badass. We're talking about how he looks like someone who'd be at our dinner table during the holidays.
Is there a lot of people at your dinner table with their pants off?
No, it's just, there's something
like, oh,
very...
your pants are off. You're here for dinner.
He looks, look, he's Croatian, obviously, but he looks like vaguely Armenian or Persian or Turkish. Like, he could pass for anything. So I look at him and I'm like, oh my God, that's my kitty. You know, like, it's crazy.
Oh, he's my dede. Okay, that's, by the way, Ivan Zvonimir Čičak. And he was receiving a Human Rights Award. So yeah. All the reason more to love him. He's doing the right thing. Obviously, not the best time for your pants to fall down. But don't worry, Ivan. It did. I know it seems embarrassing, but it makes everybody else have more sympathy for you and like you even more.
Oh, totally.
And Ivan, we would have never known that you had won a Human Rights Award if your pants hadn't fallen down.
That's exactly right. This was the maybe he did it on purpose. Maybe it was a publicity stunt.
If it was the most clever publicity stunt I have ever seen.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in public?
Oh, I'll give you a quick story.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is the most embarrassing, because there's been plenty of embarrassing things, but when I was a kid in 6th grade, I got into a fight with my English teacher, reading we used to call it back then, right? And she accused me of cheating on a test, and I was enraged, and I was yelling at her in front of the whole class. And Maren Foyer said, hey, Cenk. I said, what? Your fly is down. And I was like, oh, no. The teacher is like, all right, you got to go to the principal's office. And I was like, right away. I couldn't run out of that room quick enough. God, I was such a dork. And I was saying, like, I'm averaging a 95 in this class. Why would I be cheating? By the way, I had
you were totally cheating.
I had looked at Paul's test. I had, because I couldn't get that last answer. I'm the worst. You know what I did, though? Many years later, maybe decades later, I found Mrs. Miller and apologized to her.
Aww.
I said, you know, you were right. I was cheating. I'm so sorry for yelling.
What did she say?
She's a great, great person. She appreciated that I said it.
Aww.